Elite's Academy. Hello. All right, let's get started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Some of you guys are calling in here. Again, I can't get this head straight, but that's okay. Oh, there it is. I wanted to call this special call. I was up last night, all night again for the third night in a row on Facebook and going through some things and some challenges that I just wanted to get the record straight because I had to make a decision. And I finally made the decision this morning, and I made that post that said I'm going to make the announcement publicly because I don't want any rumors being spread. I don't want my name tarnished or any of that stuff, so that's why I call this together. First of all, let me say thank you guys for believing in me and trusting me here with a company called LiveGood. And we've done some amazing things over the last 24 months, I want to say 30 months that we've been here, that LiveGood's been around. And I actually saw, I'm going to share this with you, I actually saw something in my memories yesterday that kind of blew my mind, but there's a reason I call this. And before I get into the announcement that I'm going to make is I want to share with you guys my history. I've been blessed and fortunate enough to have been involved in the home-based business arena for the last 30 years of my life. And I say that very carefully because I don't like when network marketers start talking about how many years experience they have. I've made a full-time income in this industry for 30 years, meaning I have lived off of residual checks and fast start checks, or whatever you want to call it. I've never had a job in the last 30 years. Most of my adult life has been involved in the network marketing industry. I've been fortunate, I've been blessed. I've helped build two companies to going to the top of their compensation plans, building huge organizations. A couple of companies I probably had the biggest teams in, both of those companies. I've gone through my ups, my downs. I've seen it all, heard it all. I've had the opportunity to work with owners. I've had the opportunity to work with just you name it in the industry. I know the industry. I don't know much about anything. If you ask me how to change oil in the car, I couldn't help you because I don't know how. If you ask me how to cook, that's even worse. That ain't happening. But if you ask me anything about network marketing, I promise you I can go toe-to-toe with anybody out there because I know the numbers. I know the math behind this stuff. And I'm not perfect, and I'm not here to say I'm perfect. But I'm a driven person. I will tell you I love this industry. I'll probably do nothing else in my life but network marketing. But what happened with me after building a company up, I decided to walk away. I was the number one income earner in that company. Was making well over six figures, which is the dream in network marketing. I was making well over $10,000 a month, around $12,000 a month. I walked away from the company, meaning I let them have the money because I knew they were going to terminate me once I walked. But I had made a decision. It's something wasn't right, and it was time to move on. And I never forget, I got very, very sick, and my income dropped. And I was hospitalized. I was in and out of hospitals for just over a year. And during that time, some things were going on in my household. I'm not going to even get into that right now, but something just wasn't right. And I'll never forget, well, before that happened, give you a heads up on that. Before that happened, I happened to be a top distributor in a company called Skinny Body Care. Any of you remember that, have heard of that. We sold a weight loss product, $69.95, a bottle of weight loss pills. Product was absolutely amazing. People were dropping pounds left and right. I only joined the company because of the marketing system. They had a Powerline marketing system. And that's where I got to meet a guy named Ben Galinsky. Man, I truly love from the bottom of my heart. The guy has helped me financially, just helped me with so many things. Just a great human being. So I hope this call doesn't go in the wrong direction while I upset that guy. But maybe after this announcement, I may or I may not. It is what it is. Typically, you guys will see me on here with a LiveGood hat and a LiveGood shirt and my sunglasses on because I always talk about it so bright and LiveGood, but not today, guys. And I'll share with you why. But anyways, give you the whole story here. I built that company up and made a lot of money, and it made $4.8 million in about 8 years. in skinny body care. But Ben decided to walk away. I never understood why he walked away. He decided to get out the industry. I became very ill. I was done. While I was in and out the hospitals, I dibbled and dabbled in a few companies. One was a travel company, a couple of nutritional companies. One had a binary. I mean, I go story after story after story. But nothing really felt good as it felt working in that company, Skinny Body Care, and working with Ben. And I never forget, I got a message one day from Ben Galinsky, and he said, I'm coming back in. And I didn't understand what he meant, where he was coming. His head is driving me crazy. It's crooked on my head. Anyways, we'll figure it out. But anyways, Ben hits me up in Messenger. He says, I'm coming back in. I don't know if you want to do this, but I'm going to do things a little differently. And I didn't understand, but to me, I trusted Ben. I'd worked with him before. I would never join a company as a startup. Never, ever would I join somebody's startup company. But because it was Ben, I was going to get involved regardless of the price, regardless of whatever it was. Because it was Ben, thanks, Des. Because it was Ben, I made the decision, okay, whatever it is, I'm in. But what is it? And he explained to me, I got on the phone with him, and I really wanted to know why he walked away from Skinny Body Care. And he was honest with me, and he told me, he said, Tim, the problem is these companies are making these products out here. I'll give you an example. They're making these products. Here's a super red from the company LiveGood, okay? And he said they're making these products for 10, 11, 12 bucks high end. I mean, if it's really good. And they're out here selling it to distributors. They're marking it up to be able to pay commissions. And they're marking it up 10x, 20x, whatever. And I just felt morally and consciously wrong. I didn't feel like I wanted to do it anymore. I couldn't consciously sell this product that we're paying $12 for out here, selling it for 69, 79, 89 bucks. And I felt this passion, I felt this heart, and I understood totally. And he said he wanted to make the industry right, and he was going to do this thing called a membership. And what do you mean a membership? He said, well, the membership's going to be $9.95 a month, and instead of a product like this that I can get for $12 high end, okay, instead of marking it up to pay commissions, I'm going to pay commissions on the membership. And we'll put just enough profit in here, maybe $12, we mark it up to $15 or whatever. You know, make a couple of bucks on the product instead of gouging people just to pay commissions to a few top leaders in the comp plan. That made sense to me. And he said with the membership, people will be able to pick and choose whatever product they wanted. And instead of paying 49, 59, 69 bucks for it, I'd mark it up a couple of dollars and there you go. That made sense to me. Mind you, I didn't see any money being made in a $9.95 membership deal. Also, when he launched the company, there was only the matrix, okay? There was no generational matching, none of that stuff. There was no international, and we only had 5 products. I think we had this product here, we had the coffee, and that's where we started, from humble beginnings. And okay, I'll take a spot. That's what we call it, take a spot. And I called a few people, let them know, went on Facebook, made a couple of posts. And it's funny when people will say, well, I brought an organization with me. No, I didn't. All of my top distributors, except for a few, okay, but 90% of the people in my organization that are building in diamonds and above, 90% of them have never done a business with me before, okay, never. So that's nonsense, okay? But people will say whatever they want to say. And again, I don't think it's much money in it. So me and my partner, we decided, here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue. We're going to work this travel company because we love travel. We come from the travel industry. And we'll build a travel company, but we'll do this business with Ben on the side just to make some extra money. And Ben has a rule put in place that, you know, you can work any other company you want. We're not going to terminate you. We keep sending you checks, but just get healthy. Use the products. Like, it makes sense. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that's how this all began. And what happened is we went a few months before I went homeless. That's a whole nother story, but I actually lived in a homeless shelter. And the day I went to the shelter, I literally had my iPhone stolen. I had no phone, nothing but the clothes on my back, and I'm sitting here in a wheelchair in 100-degree weather every day with the humidity in Dallas, Texas, okay? And they had a community center that I would roll over to each morning and eat breakfast. And they had a computer center in there where I could jump on there and I would always check in. First thing I would do in the morning is I'd hit my partner, Desiree, or some of you know, I'd hit her up, see what's going on, check in. And I'd make a few posts because that thing shut down at 12 o'clock, noon. So I had to be out. So I didn't have a cell phone. I had no communications whatsoever. So I lived in the homeless shelter for about a week. And my sister allowed me to come live with her. So I ended up going from the homeless shelter. They gave me a bus ticket, a Greyhound bus ticket. That was a whole nother fiasco. Took me a week to get from Dallas, Texas to my sister's house in Virginia. And I lived on her couch. And again, I'm farting around. I don't have anything to my name. Nothing but the clothes on my back. And I'm not here to tell y'all a sad story, but I want to show you where this has come from and where I'm going with it. And so I'm living on my sister's couch, and then I get a message from Ben that says, I'm going to turn the engine on. I'm going to turn the engine on. Now, mind you, I've been in the company about 6 months as an affiliate program. I said, what do you mean you're going to turn the engine on? He said, I'm going back to a network marketing model. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. What are you going to mean? He said, well, I'm going to turn on the international engine where we can market internationally. I'm going to turn on the Powerline marketing system. Okay. Now, I got excited about that because I knew how to work that thing. And I just got an Android phone, free phone, thanks to the federal government. And he said, I'm putting in this compensation plan where instead of just paying people on the matrix, I'm going to let them match it up to 5 generations deep. They putting a little meat on this bone now. We might can make some real money because I'm making $30, $40, $50. I think my top check for the first 6 months is about $130 in, quote unquote, LiveGood, this company LiveGood. So he turns the engine on, and I'll never forget it. It was the end of November, a couple of years ago. He turns the engine on, and I went on Facebook like a madman and literally started posting, take a free tour, take a free tour, take a free tour, take a free tour, take a free tour. I didn't care if people took a free tour, didn't take the free tour. They didn't reject me. Take the free tour, don't take the free tour. All I said was take the free tour. And people started taking the free tour, and I knew how the system worked and did all the follow-up. All I had to do was get people to take the free tour. And next thing I know, I start getting checks every Thursday. $1,000, $1,200, $1,300. I'm making over $1,000 a week. I'm not talking no matrix because the matrix didn't kick in until the second month anyways. I'm talking fast starts because the company would pay me 50% on everybody that joined, and then would pay me another 9 levels, levels. I'd get a little piece of everything moving in those 10 unilevels. Nothing to do with nobody's matrix. Because I'm in a position I could care less about earning $2,047 a month doing nothing, which a lot of that got pitched out there. There's nothing wrong with that. It's true. But I couldn't wait on that or depend on that. Man, I got to get out my sister's house. I got to get my life together. And after about 4 weeks of making over $1,000 a week, I moved into a local hotel. Fast forward, lived in that hotel for 9 months, up until September of last year. Because I just saw a message come over that showed me the day I moved here. So I've been here in Atlanta about a year. So I moved from Virginia to Atlanta. But let's go back to, I'm living in a hotel. In a hotel. Nothing but a cell phone and Uber to get to eat, okay? I'm the king of Uber Eats or DoorDash, okay, because I can't cook. And I'm living in this roach hotel. It was horrible. Had a hole in the roof, whatever. But I said, you know what? Nothing's going to stop me. And I shared that free tour over and over and over and over and over. And this was during a time when all the hate came out about this company, LiveGood. And it was, you couldn't make money on a $9.95 deal. Heard that so many times. Still very rarely. They don't say that anymore. People were waiting on spillover. Didn't get spillover the first month. Oh, this doesn't work. Or it's a lie. Why y'all telling? No, it is true. Nobody said you're going to make it overnight. It's the way it's structured. Just get in, plug in, stay in, what I always taught. But I started making some serious money to a point where I'd made over $1 million in the first year in this company. Over $1 million. I don't think any of you guys heard what I just said or understand what it means to earn $1 million in LiveGood. And I was able, because I saved so much, and I was in a better position, and decided, okay, I'm gonna move up here with my buddy up there. She said she's gonna help me out and get on my feet. And I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, a year ago, back in September. And I moved into where I am now, into a condo. I love it. And the rest is history. And now I get so many people that ask me, you know, what's really going on. And before I make this announcement, I just want to say I appreciate LiveGood. I appreciate everything LiveGood has done for me. It's changed my life. I mean, never in my life I've had over $1 million in the bank. I'm not talking earning $1 million. I'm talking $1 million in the bank. I'm not saying that to brag or to boast, but the possibilities what can happen, I mean, if you decide to run with LiveGood. Okay, so I'll make that clear. This is nothing negative to say about LiveGood. Okay, great company, great ownership. But it was created out of heart for people. I was talking to my friend this morning. I actually have this at my house. This is a company. Well, it doesn't matter. Facts are facts. Okay, this is a product, wild berry. And I was not only looking at the ingredients, I asked her what was the cost on this per month in that company, which is a network marketing company. This is just an example. That alone, 1 month supply of a Red's product, $49 per month. On an auto ship. To stay active, you have to buy that product or one of their products at that volume, $49.95 a month, plus shipping and taxes, just for this one product. One product. When here we are with a much better product, okay, because there's something on this label that's not on this label. There's a big difference with this one and this one. And I actually looked at it and looked for it, and I said, they got all the good stuff, GMO free, okay, it's nice, soy free, okay, pretty good. Good manufacturing, but I was looking for the one little thing that wasn't there. This is 100 USDA certified organic. This is not. Not saying anything negative about that. But this is a higher quality product. Better ingredients, all naturals. Not going to get any product, but what is it, $18.95? Somebody correct me. $18.95 for this. So you're out here selling this to your reps, your distributors, for $49.95 to stay active in your compensation plan. $18. $18. With no auto ship on this product, this requires an auto ship to stay active. You choose. You choose. It just makes sense, folks. Now, where am I going with this? Folks, there's so many people that would reach out to me and say, Tim, I wish I would have listened to you, and I wish I would have joined when you joined. I wish I would have joined. Well, yeah, when you joined. And I would always say to them, no, you would not have joined when I joined because it was only an affiliate program. It wasn't a lot of money in it. I mean, you had to understand the true vision of the company. So you say whatever you want to say. You would not have joined it. You wouldn't have stayed in. You'd have quit. Then I wish I would have joined when Ben turned that engine on back in November. I say, well, I tried to tell you. All I could do is share the information with you. You know, all I can do is all I can do, and all I can do is good enough. Sorry, William said that. And it's amazing that we live in, I'm not even going to go there, but it's just amazing to me, the mindset. Now, before I make this announcement, I know for a fact a lot of you are on here waiting for me to make this announcement. We have more viewers on this live right now than any live I've ever done. Why? Because people are looking for me to say something negative. They're looking for the gotcha. Am I leaving LiveGood? Am I going to announce a new company I'm going to and give you first movers advantage to hook up? A lot of you here just to be nosy. So you can say, I told you, Tim wasn't, I told you. Well, here's the deal. Let me go ahead and make this announcement so we can get off here. First of all, let me just do this first. First of all, it is still so bright and LiveGood, it's not even funny. I am 100% all in LiveGood. So if you were expecting me to make some announcement about changing to some other company, there is nothing out there on the planet Earth comes close to what is happening in LiveGood. Let me give you some numbers. Just yesterday, I was watching my memories, and something popped up from 1 year ago in my memories on Facebook. This time last year, exactly 1 year ago, we hit 770,000 members in this company. And back then, people were saying, oh, it's too late. I wish I would have got in there. I'm like, just get in. We're going to 1 million. Well, here we are with 1.5 million members. We doubled in the last year. And we are literally just getting started. Stay with me. Stay with me. There is not a company on planet Earth, unless you just like going out there and gouging your friends, and I don't like whatever. If you can sleep at night, going to your friends, selling overpriced products, selling them $89 for just some frankincense, okay, essential oils, when they can get a whole thing, I think it's 8 of them in here for $49. Come on, guys. It just makes sense. This is the best coffee I've ever had in my life. I'm telling you guys, if you don't take this coffee, organic coffee, if you aren't using this and sharing this with, how many people drink coffee? Guys, I take this every morning and every night too. Mixing with this new protein, this actually tastes better to me than the first one because the vanilla in here, this and some sugar-free creamer, which I use, off the chain. They'll take Starbucks down. That's why they're opening up coffee shops. If I had the time and I wasn't doing anything else, I'd open me a coffee shop. And I would sell that coffee like crazy, about a cup. But they're opening up coffee shops in the Philippines. But guys, I want you guys right now to know, first of all, I just told you, I'm all in. So the big announcement is, Tim is not only all in, I'm ready now to expand. I'm ready to grow. You see, when I started in this company, in this industry, the goal was to get to $1,000 a month residual income. That was the goal. I didn't see $10,000 a month. I didn't see $100,000 a month. I didn't see $1 million in the bank account. And after a couple of months of work in that company, I got to $1,000 a month residual, and I was excited because I had built something. No one did it for me. No one gave it to me. There was no waiting on spillover in my upline to do all this work for me, and I'm just getting some free money that's growing off trees and coming out the air. No, network marketing gave me the ability. A young man that dropped out of high school in the 10th grade was able to get to $1,000 a month in pure residual, meaning that money's going to come to me every month whether I got out of bed or not. That was 30 years ago. 30 years ago. Some of y'all didn't know I'm a high school dropout. I never made it past the 10th grade. Okay? No excuse. I never made excuses. Never. And I've always found a way to stay away from negativity. But guys, what I'm sharing with you this morning, this afternoon, this evening, this night, is you have your hands on something right now. Guys, if it almost to a point where I get frustrated. I mean, when you understand what this co-op is going to do to people's businesses, see, some of you guys are waiting on this co-op. Why? I would not want a co-op until I was a diamond or above. To have an organization built, not waiting, so I can go buy a couple of people and buy my way up. Yes, that's fine. Look, I'm not knocking it. Do you? But understand your position. Understand what you want. Understand, set your true goals, real goals. Not, I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to make $1 million a year. I want to have $1 million in the bank like Tim Miller does. No, stop. You can't put two people in and help those two get two and keep duplicating that until you get to $1,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $1 million in your bank account. And the reason I want you guys to hear me clearly. When I hit $1,000 a month, I was like, why did I set my goal so low? No. Now I started thinking, man, if I can get to $1,000 a month, I can get to $10,000 a month. And I started to believe. But it started with that getting to $1,000 a month. It didn't start at $10,000 a month. It didn't start at buying the house, buying the car. None of that nonsense. All I wanted to do was create a residual extra income of $1,000 a month. That was my mindset. Just like I teach you guys in LiveGood. You want to rank up to bank up. No questions asked. It's not, no, rank up to, there is the, rank up to bank up. That's the secret sauce. It takes two to go bronze. I don't mean putting in your son and putting in your daughter. Then expecting, I'm a bronze and get all this money. No, if your son and daughter not going to do anything. Now, am I saying don't put, all my kids are in LiveGood, but daddy works it for them. You have to understand that. Daddy works it for them. Okay? Now, my older daughter now is starting to promote and market on her own. She loves the product. Okay? She loves the product. Because what I'm telling you, I want you to understand why I'm so fired up today. And why, the big announcement is, I done got expanded my thinking. That's the announcement. Now I know what it feels like to earn $1 million in a network marketing company. That ain't good enough. Now I want to take it to $10 million. I want to get to $1 million a month. And it can only happen in one company I've ever seen in my life. It won't take as long, okay? It's this company called LiveGood. It's this company right here called LiveGood. Nothing comes close. Again, if you want to go out there and hop around because somebody hits you on the internet, or you think the grass is so green, and you want to go sell overpriced products to your friends and family just so you can make a few dollars of commission for them to quit your business in the next 90 days, I guarantee it, I've been doing this 30 years, then go do it. Just never lose your position and live good, for God's sake. Never. We have no problem with it. Ben has no problem with it. The company has no problem with it. Do you, boo. But don't regret. Because now all of a sudden I'm seeing people that left LiveGood or thought they left. You can't leave LiveGood. You're an affiliate. Once an affiliate for life. Unless you terminate yourself and ask to be that would be, I'm not even going to discuss that. Okay. But now I'm seeing all these leaders are now marketing LiveGood. Are now marketing LiveGood. Why is that? Why is that? I don't say anything. I don't get mad. You know, guys went out there, young ladies, they wanted to crucify me. Tim's this, Tim's that, Tim's ego, Tim's got a big mouth, Tim's blah, blah. I can say some other stuff they say about me. That's fine. Say whatever you want about me. I may have a big mouth. I may be a little cocky. Okay, call it whatever you want. Again, I dropped out in the 10th grade. I had to fight all of my life. I had to fight for everything I had. So if you're going to let if you got something to say about a high school dropout that's making 10 times as much money as you, why is that? Why, go beat me. That's what you do. Go outrun me. Go outrace me. Go for it. I want you to win, as long as you're doing it right. Because I am so fired up right now that I'm all in. Now it's time. I want to take this company to $1 billion. I want to send a message. See, it's not about money with me. But all it takes, and you can put in the comments, who's going to get there too? Who's going to be bronze and above? Don't tell me if you are grown that you cannot get 2 people. If not, we need to have a conversation because it's you. It's you. For some reason, people don't trust you. There's not a company on this planet, not a company. I don't care. It could be selling Bitcoins. It could be a $1,000 scam, a gimmick. I don't care what company it is. I guarantee you I could pick up the phone or get on the internet, and within 24 hours, I could put 2 people in that company. Why? Because people believe me. They trust me. And I have credibility in the marketplace. Think about that for a minute. Think about that. It's because people trust me, believe me, and I have credibility in the marketplace. So if you can't pick the phone and go on the internet and get your 2 people, why? You can't get 2 people that'll just throw $40 at something for you to help you, that'll spend $9.95 a month just to help you. You're gonna honestly tell me that? Don't tell me that, 'cause I'm not gonna listen to it. No, I'm just being honest with you. And I talk to you guys as a distributor. I don't get on these Zooms and dance around and hide behind. And I'm a rep, just like you. I built from the ground up. Okay? I fight every day. I sponsor people every week. I put in the same work I put in a year ago. That's why I always post that thing called I Work Hard by Eric Thomas. I love it. I work. But if you think I work hard now, just wait till what's about to happen. Because here's what's about to happen. Not only do we have a co-op coming out, man, I can't even go online now and watch my reels or Facebook or watch my Country Wayne videos, which I love. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Or any of this other stuff, man. LiveGood, LiveGood, LiveGood. I mean, LiveGood is everywhere. And people are actually clicking those links and becoming members. And guess what? We can go buy them members through the co-op. The Ben said, don't message me anymore. I could tell just by within the first couple of days of Ben saying, hey, if you guys want to pay $35 for a member, contact me, but we're going to get the cost down below $20. He said over 1,000 of you guys requested the co-op already. That's just telling me, oh, God, this is going to be insane. And where do all these members have to go? Down below us, the people that are already in. We've got capture pages coming out for every product. Super Green, Super Red is going to have its own capture page. Amino is going to have its own capture page. Every product, essential oil, is going to have its own capture page. That's insane. The coffee is going to have its own capture page. So I don't have to go out there and create websites and build systems and tools and all of that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I've got some of the best people in the business that are building huge organizations. I got Edward Key, Curry Russell. Them guys are on fire. Now, I'm a Facebook guy. Some people We've got a young lady just got in this thing. She's the big TikToker. I couldn't tell you nothing of how to use TikTok. But everything I've learned how to do, I've learned it online. I just Google it. Guys, here's the deal. Let me shut up. Let me get off of here. Because I got a Saints game to watch. Folks, listen to me. You have the next, let me back up. Make sure everyone you've ever shared LiveGood with that joined understands that all they got to do is pay the $9.95 membership. They'll come back in the matrix. So nobody, don't come to me. Oh, I had an organization. They all quit. No, nobody quit. They just stopped paying their membership. That's it. They're still in their unilevel position. They didn't lose anything. They still get all their matches. They just were removed from the matrix because Ben compresses it every month. All they have to do is log in. They don't have to join somebody else. They don't have to do any of that. All they do, and I get it all the time. People say, Tim, I used to be in LiveGood. I want to come back in. Can I come back in with you? Why would you do that? Just log in and pay $9.90. Why would you pay $40 again? I don't do that. See, I work for you guys. I do what's right. Okay? I just go log in and pay your $9.95. Oh, you were in 2 years ago? Okay, just go pay your $9.95. It doesn't matter when. You're an affiliate for life. When you pay the $40, it's one time for life. But guys, we got all of this stuff about to drop. Man, we've got this health assessment thing coming out. And all of this is covered. Let me go over this real quick. All of this is covered on the Friday Zoom. You guys got to get in on the Friday Zooms. If you can't get on it, the recordings are in the back office. Go to the back office. Tim, when is the co-op going to start? How much is it going to cost? All you're saying to me is, I'm not plugged in. I'm not paying attention. I'm not treating my business like a business. That's all you're saying to me when you message me asking me that stuff. Because I'm like, obviously you weren't on the call. Obviously you don't know how to log in and go to your back office, go to meetings, and right there, you scroll down to the bottom, and it says Zoom calls, Friday calls, click the button, and there's it's all recorded for you. Learn your business, guys. That's all I can say. Learn your business. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm about to get out of here. I'm headed up to Los Angeles. Because if you can meet us in Los Angeles, meet us in Los Angeles. They would say, oh, Tim, when you coming here? When you coming to Portland? When you coming to Seattle? When you coming to Petersburg, Virginia? Never. How about that? When are you coming to LA when we're in LA? When are you coming to, Southwest Airlines flies to LA. Southwest Airlines flies to LA. I remember I used to drive 4 and 5 hours to meetings. Meetings don't come to you. We get to events. Now, I'm not saying fly halfway around the world. And I'm not saying go broke trying to do it, even though it becomes a tax deduction for you because it's a business trip. You write it off, okay? But get to LA if you can get to LA. We're going to be there I'll be there the 18th through the 20th of next month. Then turning right around the following weekend, we're going to turn it up in Dallas, Texas. It's my daughter's birthday. I'll be in Dallas. Come to Dallas. We put the events out. When you see an event coming up, if you're in the Philippines, you see they're having an event, get to those events. And invite. Because I'm packing up. I'm waiting on my passport right now. I'm telling you guys, I can't put out names right now, organizations. When I told y'all, I said, okay, leaders are going to figure this thing out. And they're going to start migrating to LiveGood. But the big boys not coming. The big boys aren't here yet. Even though I think some of you guys are going to be bigger than the industry big boys because you got positioned early if you're building. But guys, they're coming. I've got a team. I can't work with all of you guys that are working with the Latin American market. Oh, we about to turn it up. We about to fill rooms. We about to fill coliseums. Trust me when I tell you, we are about to pack coliseums in Latin America. I'm not talking no hotel meeting room that can hold 50 people, 100 people. I'm talking 1,000 to 3,000 people. Because they've already done it. And they're already now part of LiveGood. Now, we aren't putting out names. Ben just said it. We got influencers that are testing our product right now. Can you imagine when influence out here with this stuff? Guys, I'm going to rant right now. Here's what I want to say to you. Listen, get focused. Take this business serious. This is not a part-time gig. Stop treating your business like a gig. Something, yes, on the side, but treat it as a business. Operate it as a business. What business do you know? It blew my mind. A good friend of mine, I'm going to close on this. I'm going to get off here. A good friend of mine told me, he's a car salesman. We were car salesmen together. Matter of fact, tell you that story too. I never forget. The owner of one of the dealerships I worked for came to town. He was from Florida. I was in Jackson, Mississippi. His name was Buddy Hutchison. And Buddy came to the dealership one day and he called a meeting with all the salespeople. And he said, let me ask you all a question. We're considering going to a guaranteed pay plan, salary, or continuing with commissions. If any of you all would like to go on salary, meaning a guaranteed income, as opposed to commissions to control your own income, which would you choose? By the show of hands, who would like us to go to a salary compensation plan? All the people threw up their hands. Not all the people, but the ones that threw up their hands. The ones that wouldn't work the lot, didn't talk to people, didn't plug in, didn't get trained, know-it-alls. The ones sat out back all day smoking. The ones always talking about people. Threw their hands up. All the salespeople like me, I'm like, no, I don't know. You're not paying me $2,000 a month salary. No, but I can go out here and make $10,000 a month on this lot. No. I control my own income. No, sir. No. And I'll never forget those poor people that threw their hands up. He said, I tell you what. He said, go ahead and pack y'all bags now because y'all fired. And fired all of them right there on the spot. I'll never forget it. And it taught me something. He understood something. See, when you have control of your income, your own income, control it. In LiveGood, you control your income, not your upline, not your sponsor. They don't owe you anything. People hit me all the time. Tim, can you help me? Help you do what? Ben has given you every tool you need. Help you do what? No, I'm not giving you reps. No, I don't do that. No, I don't do that. No, I'm not paying your way in. No, I don't do that. No, I can show you an opportunity. Cost you $40 to get started, $9.95 a month. There it is. It's what you do with the opportunity. So here we go, guys. We're about to rock and roll. All I can tell you is I would make sure all your people are active this month. We got till tomorrow night at midnight. And all you can do is let them know. You can't push rope. You can't beg them. But just let them know. Say, you may want to send them this video. Say, you may want to take a look at this because LiveGood is about to turn on the system. You think 1.5 million people is something? Wait till you see what the company's rolling out over the next 30 days. And for all of you already in LiveGood that listening to me this morning, it's time to go to work. It's time to get out your own way. It's time to get out your own way, get to work, put the numbers on the board. Put the numbers on the board. Get to, help to, repeat. And the simplest way to do it is I get you guys fired up, right? Because I stay excited. And when you spread excitement, people will join you just because you are so passionate, excited. If you get excited, you're going to get other people excited, and people like being around excited people. You guys take care of yourselves. I'm going to say God bless. I'm out of here. I'm going to go watch some football. You'll probably see me all over Facebook today. I will get this video posted. I won't put any links to it. You can grab it here. You can grab it on the Facebook page. Hey, but guys, been here a couple of years. I'm about to run another 2 years. Who's ready to run with me? Love you guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Remember, tomorrow night is the end of the month. I cannot stress. If you're watching this video, and I'm going to say this to the people that are going to see this video that used to be in LiveGood or any of that stuff. Okay, no. Log in. handle your business. That's all I'm going to say. Just log in, www.livegood.com. There you go. Log in, figure it out. Take care of your membership. It's your business. If you have taken a free tour on anybody's site, anybody sent you this video, if you took a free tour on their site, it's time to make it. It's time to step up. Don't come calling me next year. Tim, I wish I would have got in when you said before that co-op started. I wish I would have. It would have made. No, I done told you. There it is. Go to securemyposition.com. Securemyposition.com. Log in with the email address you used. It'll take you in your back office. Yes, everybody has a back office. Whether you're a free tour, doesn't matter. And take the free tour. And if you're watching this, you probably won't see this, but if you're watching this, you're not in Live Good. You're not in Live Good. That's all I can say. You guys take care of yourselves. Be blessed, everybody. We're out of here. And my announcement is made. I told you, we coming, guys, and we're just getting started. Bye for now. Peace.